Hi, welcome to the Mad Max channel. So today we're having a quick look at the battleship Yamato, or however you pronounce it correctly. Do not be offended if I go wrong. Anyway, why is this ship good? It's got the biggest guns, 460mm. Now, a couple weeks ago I did a review of the battleship Tirpitz, where the Tirpitz absolutely stripped the Yamato in a bot versus it kind of game. Anyway, so I thought, well, today we're going to see how the Yamato fares if it's played by a human, not a computer. Except for, as it turns out, it's actually harder to kill than I expected. Anyway, health wise it's very good. Gun wise, the guns are slow on turn and they're not particularly fast and reload. And unlike the other battleships, it actually has multiple barrels less. It's got 3 triple turrets with 3 guns on each of the turrets, which take ages to turn, but you know. And aircraft wise, you'll notice in one of the sections it doesn't fare too well with aircrafts. It's got a lot of aircraft anti-firepower, but none of it is modern. Not like cruisers and stuff like that. Maneuverability, rudder shift time is its Achilles heel, as well as turn and circle. It turns like a pig. Concealment, well, not catastrophic if you're using the right modules and commander skills. But anyway, we're going to jump from that and we're going to jump straight away into a replay where it's this ship versus the Bismarck. Can't have premium ships, I'm afraid, in the training room thing. Broadside salvo and yeah, damn German turtleback armor. Big hint on this one, I give them way too much broadside. Now the interesting thing about these guns is apparently, and yes, I've only seen it a couple of times myself, it is capable of penetrating the bow armor and the stern to hit a citadel. None of the other ships manage that because of the overmatch mechanics, but this one can. Not this time round. So, me being overconfident human, thinking, yeah, it'd be alright. I'm in a TH-10 Shine battleship. How hard could it be? As we will find out, I'm going to lose about half my health. And yes, that's me fighting a tier 8 battleship in a tier 10. Secondary batteries on the Yamato is quite good. However, they're not German. There's a lot of spray and pray going on, and quite literally a lot of spray and pray. At one point during this match I thought I completely scrubbed it and wouldn't win, but as it turns out, Yamato, you go close and personal with the ship. Bow on armor, put a slight angle on it, You can fare quite well. If you suddenly have issues suddenly turning up behind you, you're kind of screwed. These guns take, what, 72 seconds to do a rotation? And it is slow. Right, we're nearing the end of this section of battle. Next one in a minute will be the Yamato versus a midweight class aircraft carrier, tier 10. So it's tier 10 versus tier 10. Now I use the midway simply because the Japanese one, Zaho, does a lot better of a job at destroying the Yamato. Probably because of its air wing configuration. Well, we'll come up to that one in a second. So you'd say to yourself, well, I've got one aircraft carrier to find and kill, and only one aircraft carrier to find and kill. How hard could it be? No, handbrake turn? Yeah, that's not gonna work. That can't be good. Taking on water and fire. I can't use a repair ability yet until that other airstrike's got away. And as we can see, our anti-aircraft defense can shoot stuff down. Just not at the point where you don't need to worry. So, while everything's on cooldown, we'll just simply wait until the aircraft carrier comes again and again and again. Well, let's dance. No. Let's not dance. Oh, for the love of God. Right, where's the bomber force? I want to put some repair on. I'm bleeding. Down to less than half health. Well, this is going good. Nothing like perfect accuracy. No. Okay, let's dance. Will we dodge it? Finally, we managed to dodge a torpedo. Just need to get set on fire now. Oh, talking about the fire starters. Oh, no fire. But that was disappointing. Oh, no fire again. That was very disappointing. off to the next sequence after we've blown his midway to smithereens. It's us versus a Tier 10 battleship, the Großer Kurfürst. Having in mind, she has an extra turret with extra 3 guns on her, and with typically German secondary batteries. So we fight off our first salvo because she has a bigger detection range than us. Yes, catch that one. We're in the Yamato. But saying that, if you put both ships next to each other, the Großer Kurfürst is actually bigger. Even so, the Yamato is classified as the world's biggest ever built battleship. So, we fired a salvo at her bow, and underwhelming performance. Yeah, that was not too bad. Seen better. Just squeezing them into a corner. Man and his secondary batteries are going to, well, mine are on the go. More ding dong ding dong. Barely taking any damage so far. Well, we're burning. That's alright. We've not been particularly capable of setting the curve first on fire with our secondaries, I'll be honest. Where does that computer player think he's going? Yay, we finally started to fire on him. I hope he's away, he's going to get stuck in that corner. Start another fire. That's him burning. Bouncing off more rounds of us. Right, let's closen up the distance so we can have a look at point blank range firing. Can we punch a hole in it? Where it hurts. You know, this magical citadel this ship should be able to hit, and never does. In my hands. Nope, let's get closer. Only Sky for them. Enterprise was here. He'd be saying, Captain, the shields are quickening. Oh, well, this is not an unexpected issue. Reverse. Okay, knock out both these turrets. Do a swing maneuver. Yeah, that was totally planned, by the way, with shooting these main batteries. Point blank range. You can hit it. Typical German secondaries are going to have a field day with our ass. And we're properly on fire. He's got his guns going again. Nothing like, you know, tier 10 German battleship accuracy. Practically point blank range. Flying over. Please tell me that was his secondary batteries bouncing off the side like that. Oh dear. Anyway. Let's head off to a funny variation. Tier 2 Yumikaze Destroyer. Can she knock out a Yamato battleship? Well, be surprised to know a Tier 2 Destroyer can actually, indeed, maybe possibly destroy the Yamato. Yomikaze has a torpedo range of 8, but only has 4 tubes and twin launchers. It's only got 10,000 health. Yamato, you know, it's got 100,000 health. Not that much of a difference. So anyway, as this little bonus video on the end here, we'll show you how to knock out a Yamato in a tier 2 destroyer. But only the Yomikaze would actually manage this, really. Think of it. It's the only one which can cloak fire. Basically, fire torpedoes while being undetected. And with this case, it's called spray and pray. The more torpedoes you can chuck into the water, the better. Keep these launchers continuously going. Thanks to the turning circle and rudder shift time of Yamato, she will handle this beautifully not so well. While I'm continuously playing Run Rabbit Run. Tried this once with a Fletcher class destroyer actually. Turns out the Yomikaze does it better than a Fletcher. It's just the way how it spreads its torpedoes and reload time. Wouldn't mind trying it out with one of the top tier Japanese ones. Like the Shimakaze, I believe. Plenty of torpedo launchers on it. Yep, not much life left in the Yamato. Getting out of salvo off, but I don't think we're going to need it. I think he's crossing in the way. Oh well, we'll just launch another set, just to be sure. So, is the Yamato a good ship? Well, if you can ignore the fact that its aircraft AA is shite, its gun turning speed is shite, it itself turns shite, it's a good ship. Very tanky from the front. Main batteries, legendary. Would recommend the grind. It's like the German Tiger 2, really. Tiger. In World of Tanks. It was better in real life than it is in the game. I'm sure this, well, actually thinking of history part behind the Yamato, would have to admit that it was better in the game than it was in real life. But anyway, besides that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Doesn't cost you.